Hello, I am Miriam, co-founder and COO of Keto Chow.
I'm Chris, also a co-founder, president, and the technical guy behind Keto Chow. If you're brand new to Keto Chow, it's a nutritionally complete meal designed to make doing keto easy. We also have some electrolyte supplements that are amazing for everyday use and for keeping the dreaded keto flu away.
Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the little bell icon for daily updates on all our Keto Chow happenings. These live streams help us be accountable and stay on track. Thanks so much for joining us on our keto journey.
Yep. So people were on beforehand, but I'm just seeing, let's see, Becca says I'd love to go to Keto Salt Lake, but my health is shaky and the logistics daunting. Maybe Keto Palooza in the fall.
Yeah.
Well, because I think she said I'd like one in the Chicago area.
Oh, that'd be
and that's
cool.
kind of close-ish.
Keto Salt Lake?
Yep.
No.
Dennis recommends finding something close and affordable.
Yeah. You could also hold a meetup too. Like if you meet some friends on the page and say, hey, who's in this area? Do you want to meet at a restaurant this day? We've done that lots of times.
Yes, we have. Let's see. Betsy said, yeah, it was down in Louisville. Yep. Okay, JJ says, I think once I get my wife on board, I could have a plan to attend something. She's starting to come around to seeing all the benefits I'm having. And it's actually kind of funny that, you know, a lot of times you start this crazy keto thing.
And you're the weird one.
You're the weird one. And then you just keep at it and people tend to come around.
Yeah, Chris was on keto for a year before I hopped on.
It's true.
A year.
I think Holly hopped on before you did.
At the same time as me.
Okay. Let's see. Looks like Becca's here and Glenda.
Hi.
Lori says, good morning, folks. Exchange student is here.
Good morning.
JG says, go to Louisiana here. Where can I find a list of all these happenings? And I put into the chat,
okay.
lowcarbevents.com.
Thank you.
That is where you can find the list of all the stuff.
That's where we put everything.
And
so if you know of it, let us know.
If you know of any others that aren't on that list. Let's see, Lotus Blossom says, hi. Rita's here. May you have the greatest day ever.
You too.
We're going to have wings for lunch.
Yes, it already is the greatest day ever.
Yeah, Randy is here. Rick says, good morning. Carrie is here, says hello, Chris and Miriam.
Hello.
Serious Keto says, good morning.
Hi, Serious Keto.
I haven't read the email yet. I've just seen the notification. He had a bunch of recommendations for VR stuff.
Yes. I was playing yesterday, so much so my arms are sore.
Guess
so I
who
counted it as my workout.
Plays VR more than anyone else in the entire family?
Not a lot, though.
Probably the rest of the family combined.
And you know what? I really don't play at one time because when I play because I want to chill out, I guess.
Okay, yeah. Hey, I'm not saying it's bad. I just think it's funny.
By the time I want to chill out, I can't stand very long.
Oh.
So I play a few songs and then I'm done.
You know what you need to do?
Stop standing.
No.
No, you don't need to teach me how to sit when I do
No?
it. I'm not going to
What you need to do
is do it in the morning.
Is your scuba certification stuff. I'm on chapter 16. Sam's on chapter 11.
Oh, no.
You have today and tomorrow. I'm just saying. Anyway.
I was actually going to do it after I walked this morning, but then my lady who walks with me is like,
she's like, it's snowing.
I'm not walking.
We got almost 2 inches.
Okay, I'll go to sleep.
But it was a heavy, wet snow. Like it was crazy wet.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It was wet to drive in, and it'd been melting for. It's still snowing right now.
Is it? Mm-hmm. I must have started up again. Oh yeah.
It just
anyway, Lori says
here.
good morning. Jen's here. JJ
Good
says
morning.
thanks. Jennifer says good morning from rural Northeast Ohio.
Rural.
Wild Zen is here as well. Ellen says good morning from the amazing, super cool, totally awesome Keto Chow storefront.
Yes.
That's all one thing. Yeah. Let's see. Janice says good morning from Tennessee.
Good morning.
Shauna's here.
Hi, Shauna.
Hey, Shauna. Audrey's here. Says morning, y'all. Let's see. JC Beacon says good morning. Wild Zen says morning, Randy. Mimi says good morning as well. Hold on, I just remembered something.
Good morning.
Julie says good morning also. What did Janet say? I might be the weird one here, but I'm 64 and on medication. And zero medication.
Zero medication?
That's awesome.
That's amazing.
That's fantastic. Carrie says, I'm thankful I never got that keto flu people talking about. I guess since I had gone low carb and went to carnivore, didn't get the flu. It's probably because you were getting enough salt.
That really makes a difference.
That's the big thing. Lisa says, hey y'all, I have created my new favorite shake,
Lisa.
chocolate mint added with 1/2 cup of fresh strawberries.
Yes.
Wow, okay.
How fun is that?
That's a weird combination.
Delicious.
Joanne says, wishing everyone a A wonderful Wednesday, not happy Wednesday.
Wonderful Wednesday
I'm not
to
putting
you,
words in
too.
your mouth. Mike's
Happy
here.
wonderful Wednesday.
Doris says, good morning, Butterfinger this morning. How do you make Butterfinger?
Yes, chocolate peanut butter and chocolate toffee. And speaking of chocolate peanut butter, check it out. We finally graduated our chocolate peanut butter to the right packaging.
Just like all the other ones.
Yay! So now you're not going to say, why is this in a weird package? Because
It's not.
It's not.
It's in the same package. What are you talking about?
Now. Good job growing up.
Well, we used to have it in the other packages, but everybody always thought that it was like a protein bar.
It was a bar. Mm-hmm. These
Let's
ones look
see.
cuter anyway.
Carlotta says, what's VR? Virtual reality.
Yeah.
Although there was a Dude Dad video yesterday of the guys getting a $30 bottle of wine.
I skipped that one.
It was actually really funny.
It was funny?
And one of them says, what's VR? He says, very real. The whole thing is just funny.
That's
Charlie Bruins is aerating the wine by gurgling it.
Oh my gosh.
They're all, come and smell this.
Smell the bouquet.
They're trying to be pretentious. It was really funny.
Silly.
Liv says, picked up some ground lamb, so it's meatballs for dinner tonight.
Nice. Oh, that sounds amazing.
Yeah, that does. Missy says, yeah, virtual reality. Let's see. Right family is here. Welcome. Virginia says, good morning. Shauna says, avoidance is real, Miriam. Oh, Holly says, Steve and I are on chapter 15.
I'm on chapter 5.
Dorothy says, it sure is. Now my favorite flavor hack for sure.
Nice.
Liz says, uh-oh, time to cram.
Right? I don't test super good either, so it really stresses me out. And I've been doing it on the main floor computer, and if anybody's talking to me,
Oh, it's so hard.
it's really hard to pay attention.
But it turns out the thing actually works really good on your phone. So I was telling Miriam she should do
I
it
should
when
just
she's
do
waiting for the kids to come out of
should
the
have
school.
just got up this morning and worked on it for 2 hours instead of taking a nap. Except I wanted to take a nap.
Ronna says, good morning, Bears and Chow fam. Happy hump day.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, Lynette says, yep, Miriam has an Oculus. At this point, I might as well switch Miriam over to the primary user on
You
that.
should, because that would be cooler. Because it always starts with your login every time, and then I have to redraw the boundaries every freaking time.
You shouldn't have to redraw the boundaries unless you have the lights off when you turn it on.
Maybe I have the lights off.
Anyway, Lisa says, good morning, sunny here today. Snow expected a Friday. Let's see, Swung says, I'm going to try chocolate peanut butter in my coffee. I love the chocolate, but I'm out.
Nice. Oh, chocolate peanut butter is amazing.
Carrie says, it's not a peanut butter cup. Well, it's chocolate peanut butter.
It's pretending to be a peanut butter cup.
Jessica says, good morning from Costa Maya.
Oh, hi.
Are you the one that was on the cruise?
She's on a cruise, yeah.
That's amazing. Shauna says, it's 37 days until Keto Salt Lake.
Oh my gosh, that's so soon.
Guess what I did yesterday?
Did you talk to people?
No.
What?
I don't like talking to people. No. Yesterday, I booked the house that we're renting for Keto Con.
Yes.
I booked the giant SUV that we're going to have to drive to transport all the people. I booked
And suitcases.
5 airplane tickets for Keto Con.
Yes.
Then I booked the house that we're renting for the Metabolic Health Summit,
I'm not
which is in
going.
Santa Barbara, where they filmed Psych, by the way, or at least where it's
I
supposed to
love
be at.
California. I'm sad not
It's
to
2
go
hours
there.
away from Los Angeles. I booked the 3 plane tickets and the car, the minivan.
You
I'm
could've
all about
drove.
minivans.
You said it's 2 hours from Vegas?
No, 2 hours from Los
Oh,
Angeles.
okay. I'm like,
So we fly into LA and then drive 2 hours and then back. It was actually almost the same time to go to Burbank, but the times of the flights weren't as good. And they were like $50 more.
yeah. It's probably a bigger airport.
What, Burbank?
No, LA.
Yeah. LA is like world class. Anyway, Pamela says good morning. Floyd says hi, everyone.
Hello, Floyd. How are you?
Bong. But yeah, I feel so accomplished yesterday, and I got that done in like the last hour and a half of
Yeah.
the day. Yesterday was just meetings, but yeah. Anyway, let's see. Stwong says corned beef sales start today.
Yes.
I actually tried to buy some at Sam's Club the other day, and they didn't have any.
Well, maybe because they didn't start till today.
Maybe. Joe Keo says, good morning, everyone. I listened to last night while doing my prep with butter, made a bunch of banana bread keto chow, and what I call Milky Way, chocolate and salted caramel.
Nice.
Wouldn't Milky Way actually be chocolate and s'mores?
Is that a marshmallow?
Well, it's a nougat. Milky Way is caramel, chocolate, and nougat. Nougat.
I do not think that is marshmallow flavored.
Okay. You just don't like marshmallow flavor.
Also, I don't like marshmallow
Betsy
flavor.
says, I was so tired too this morning. Too many lives yesterday. John says, wine, LO, and Apple value. So many pretentious people.
Yeah.
Gail says, morning from upstate New York, where the snow is
Oh.
coming down.
Yes.
Jessica says, yes. She's the one that's on the cruise. Les says, good morning, Visual Keto. Carrie says, Chris dumped more salt into Salt Lake since he asked what he did. All right, Visual
No,
Keto
the
says,
Salt
yeah,
Lake has
book all
salt
your
without
flights
us.
now before the gas prices rise.
Yes.
Raise all the fares. Yeah, and I think we need to book the flights for Omaha.
Keto-palooza.
Yep,
Oh,
for Keto
I didn't even
Palooza.
have Omaha
Actually,
on
no,
our
it's
radar.
not on our radar. I meant to say Keto Palooza. You know what I was thinking, even though I didn't.
Mm-hmm.
And we're driving to Vegas, right?
Yeah.
I was actually expecting Miriam to say, no, you're driving to Vegas.
I almost did say that. Well, we don't have who's going out.
Well, we need to plan that out. Visual Keto, yeah, well, I've read that one. Blue says, who I'm going to KetoCon. I bought the tickets Sheila and Jim couldn't use. Oh, that's awesome. Let's see. Shauna says Burbank is a more friendly airport, but way to go. Well, because the problem is we need to fly in. I was going to do the 6 o'clock a.m. flight. I'm like, ugh, so we're doing the 8 o'clock a.m. flight. We'll fly in, drive 2 hours, go directly there and set up.
Oh, that's Burbank?
No, that's Los Angeles for
Yeah, I
the
don't
Metabolic
care.
Health
I can
Summit.
sleep.
Miriam doesn't care at all.
Fine.
The really hilarious thing is, Miriam's reaction when she sees the house we're going to be staying in San Bernardino.
It's
Or
pretty.
Or is it San Bernardino? Anyway, I can't remember.
You already forgot. No, not Burbank.
Yeah. The place we're staying for Metabolic
Is
Health
it
Summit.
on the beach?
No, it's not on the beach. I don't have that kind of money. I can't afford Apple products and I can't stay on the beach.
What the heck?
Cool Kid Couple says, good morning from Ontario, Canada. Well,
Hello,
welcome.
How are you?
Sean says, my flights to Keto Salt Lake, both there and back, have changed 5 times?
Oh my heck.
What? Sherry says, I actually bought corned beef twice already. The first one went into Reuben casserole. That's
Ooh,
awesome.
That sounds amazing.
Sean says, I had hot coffee, chocolate toffee, and salted caramel, also Milky Way-ish.
Nice.
Let's see. Dalva says, I finally got a piece of pork belly. What's a good way to cook it in the oven or air fryer? You can either do either of those. Slice it up.
Yeah, you can pan fry it too.
Yeah. It's giant bacon.
Bacon.
But my favorite way to do it is to cut it up into cubes, smoke it for a while, and then bring it back in, cover it in keto barbecue sauce, and then bake it in the oven to make the keto barbecue sauce stick to it, and cover it with lots of salt.
Salt. Our daughter calls it meat candy.
Yeah, what did Visual Keto say?
Um,
Anyway, because Betsy says, sorry, Chris, visual is right. I came up with that over a year ago. Okay.
oh, it's probably above what you
Shauna
said.
says, Napa Valley's new logo, wine is cheaper than gas, drink, don't drive.
Yeah.
You're not wrong. Floyd says, is any of the Utah conference going to stream for purchase?
No.
I don't think that, Santa Barbara. I don't think that we're going to be streaming it for purchase. We don't have concrete plans about that yet. We'll probably have the recordings afterwards. So I've been telling people to count on the recordings after,
That
but
doesn't guarantee that we'll get a good recording.
but here's the thing. So I don't want to charge people to stream it because I don't have a lot of control over the user experience. And it stresses me out to think about charging people for streaming that it might go down because then I'd have to refund people. And I don't want to do that. So instead, I'm not going to do that.
That's right. No stress. You can say no to things.
Yeah, that's true. Well, it's like last year we did the Keto Salt Lake Conference. It was done as a premiere on YouTube for free. And all of the stress just went away. It was great. There was no reasonable expectation of service level, so
Yep.
I wasn't stressed about it at all.
Yep.
Anyway, Two Crazy Keto says, good morning, family. On the way to the dentist.
Oh,
Just
Joe
because it's
keeps
got to
going
run.
the
Fun and
dentist.
sun. See y'all next week.
Yeah.
Like Shane Student says, I caught corned beef last week for $2.99, so I may make some in the Instant Pot last week. Oh, so I made some in the Instant Pot.
Nice.
Shauna says, where is KetoCon? KetoCon is in Austin, Texas. And we are going July 7th through the 11th because I had to enter that into house rental things. I don't know how many times. Like so many times.
Austin, Texas.
Austin, Texas.
At the Palmer Event Center.
Yep. They're actually
And
using the
rains
entire
there.
Palmer Event Center.
Yeah.
It just says it's day 3 of the Apex Torture. I hope everyone is having a great day. Did I
so
read
proud of
that
you,
Joe is on the way to the
Andrea.
dentist?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, good luck, Joe. He's gonna have to get a lot of stuff done. His previous oral surgeon did a bad job
Dang it.
at some stuff. Shoshana says, hi, you ran. Let's see. Kendra says, I wanted to visit Ojai, California. Could fly into Santa Barbara Airport.
Oh, yeah. That'd be cool.
Shoshana says, I like to dust my pork belly with Hungry Heath's pork and poultry rub and
cool.
tossed in the air
Cool.
fryer. That is a good way to do it. Then it says, hey, Miriam, San Bernardino is inland on the way to Palm Springs. Well, it's my mistake. Santa
It's okay.
Barbara. Okay.
I don't have a map.
My geography for California is pretty limited. I know where Redland
I actually
is,
was born in Walnut Creek, California.
Rihanna says, good morning, IT issues, so I can be here for a bit while I'm waiting.
Oh.
Have you tried turning it off and back on again?
Glad you're
Are you
here.
sure it's plugged in? Right Family says, I'm getting hungry now, talking about all the food. Good thing is it's almost lunch. And it says, morning, Chow family.
Good morning.
Let's see. Lynette put the link to lowcarbevents.com. There you go. And yeah, people saying prayers for Joe. That's no fun.
I know.
Is there anything you wanted to talk about today?
Teeth work is not fun. Okay, so I was listening to the book on the way to work today.
Essentialism
and they were
by Greg
talking
McKeown.
about protecting the asset.
Protect the asset. What does that mean?
Right? So that means you need to protect yourself and your body, and you need to give yourself enough time to rest, enough time to recover. You can't just constantly be working.
Your most valuable asset is you.
And so he told the story about this guy who, was flying all over the place, and he would get like 4 hours of sleep.
He was doing microtransactions and all this other stuff.
He was an amazing businessman.
To help underprivileged people in like Africa and stuff like that.
I mean, he was a great guy, super awesome at getting things done.
Top 30 under 30, Forbes, all this stuff.
Yeah. So cool guy. And then all of a sudden his health started to decline because...
His organs started shutting down.
Yeah, because he
literally
would not rest. He said he even tried doing the sleep, where you sleep 20 minutes every 4 hours. Mm-hmm. And his brain was just in a fog all the time because his body just never recovered. So his doctor said, well, take a year or 2 off of work.
Or be on medication for the rest of your life.
Or be on medication for the rest of your life to make your body function. And he, kept trying to rest a little, and then he would go back to work.
Well, he said, because he was also an ultra-competitive runner, he's like,
Yeah.
you watch, Doc, I'll be back.
Yeah.
I'm going to power through this. And he's like, no.
Yeah, you can't just power through things.
He crashed.
Yeah, he crashed so hard.
And he was sleeping like 18 hours a day for like 2 months.
Yeah. And just trying to get his body to recover. But anyway, it's good. It's a good idea to protect the asset. So we're learning all of these things about, being essential and making the choices that are the most important. And a choice that's really important is getting enough sleep. Mm-hmm. So the challenge that Chris and I started 3 days ago, one of the check marks is 7 hours of sleep. Have you checked that once?
I checked. Actually Monday and Tuesday I got 7 hours of sleep.
Nice.
7+.
It really
Last
should
night,
be 8 hours.
Nope.
Last night I got 5 hours of sleep.
If I can get 7.5, I'm super happy.
Yeah. Well, and I think the thing is difficult when we have something going on in the evening and our kids come home late. Then we have to do our nighttime routine, and then we end up having our own routine after that, which is, like half an hour to get ready for bed.
Yep.
And then we lay in bed and talk and la-di-da. But
there's no one I'd rather lay next to and look at my phone than you.
Well, I don't always look at my phone. But anyway, it's funny how easy it is for us to set an alarm and get up. Like, I will get up, I will get up, I will get up. But yet it's really difficult for us to set an alarm and go to bed because we just don't want to miss out on stuff. We have that FOMO. I do. You used to go to bed early when the kids were little and I stayed up. Do you remember that?
Well, you would stay up scrapbooking.
Yeah, because I would
get up
to
at
people
4
in real life. Anyway, it's a difficult thing to wrap our brain around because our society has associated, like, if you
sleeping
sleep too much, you're
is
lazy,
yeah.
right? And so I keep feeling guilty when I come to work and everybody's already started. I'm like, no, I make my own schedule. I don't have to be here anytime. Like, I could be whenever I want. But if I come into a meeting late or something, I'm like, I feel so bad that I was sleeping, but yet I am not functioning very good without sleep. So I've been doing that like a couple times a week, just go back to sleep after we do our morning devotion. And it's been really helpful, but we just need to get to bed earlier.
Yeah, so we do.
Yeah.
That's why I set an alarm on my phone to go to sleep. That was going off during the live stream last night.
Yeah.
Lori says, I got my stuff for gummies, so excited.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Shauna says Santa Barbara's on the coast. Miriam's not going to that one. She'll be helping our children at home.
I'm going to be mother.
Rihanna says, yeah, we switched to thin client. Now I can't sign into our primary program. Oh, man. Bessie says, I need to listen to Essentialism again and again. It's so
Yeah, it's really good.
Travis is here, watching from
Travis.
St. George, Utah. I get to play a round of golf today with my son.
Yes, have fun. And get some sun. Just feel the sun on your skin. And we're in the snow.
Lori says, can't wait, gonna make them after the live. Betsy says, you need to put your
Nice.
oxygen on in the plane before you can help anyone else. That's exactly
so true.
right.
And if you're constantly not getting enough sleep, you're not going to be functioning very well.
Carrie says, 40 days today. No coffee or caffeine.
Yay,
That's awesome.
Good job.
Rita says, just remember that like most things, the amount of sleep you need is unique to you.
It's true.
That's true. Pamela says, I saw a dietitian today and she told me I was doing fantastic on the keto way of eating, and Keto Chow is a huge part of that. That's great.
Yes, I love that a dietitian acknowledges keto. That's so great.
Sky says, I simply fall asleep when it's time. No problem. You retired people in RVs.
Oh, they're so awesome. It's because they're taking care of themselves now.
Yep. Let's see. Annie says, I stay up because it's the only time I'm alone.
I know.
I understand you there.
Yeah.
JJ says I average 5 to 6 hours of sleep during the week, 8 to 10 on the weekends. Well, and that was another thing that he was talking about. There was this lady who was like an executive, and at a party, her husband was talking to someone. She's like, so your wife is just so driven. What does she do on the weekends? Does she run ultra marathons or go kayaking? He's like, oh no,
driven.
She sleeps.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean?
No,
like,
she sleeps the whole weekend.
She sleeps all weekend.
To recover from her working really hard.
It's like, wow, okay.
Well, and I feel like too, at least with you, I don't know, I don't feel this way, but when we are wanting to take a nap on the weekend, we feel like we're neglecting our children.
Yep.
Like, how can you spend 8 hours at work and give that time to all of these other people, but not give time to our children? But yet, if you don't give time to yourself, you're not going to give the time you do give to your children a very good time, like, because you're going to be tired and ornery. So that's something we kind of have to disconnect. Like, I'm not neglecting someone else because I'm taking care of myself. Sometimes we just have to have that little battle with ourselves and say, I got this. I will be a kinder parent to you if I take care of myself.
Putting myself in timeout. Lori says I go days without sleep and it sucks.
Yeah,
That says I fall asleep as soon as I hit my pillow with my fist. Oh, wait, no. But only sleep 4 to 5 hours at a time.
That's a bummer.
Sky says, so glad that coffee is not on my hit list to get rid of. Never liked it. Tastes like dirt.
We don't like it either.
Oh, and Shoshana says UCLA had a really interesting study article about ancestral sleeping patterns and how we didn't used to sleep in long stretches. Yeah, but I'm sure that we went to bed when the sun went down. But my family says, sorry, I'm doing 4 things at once. We have creepers around here. They're starting to that want to sell people. I'm hoping the high school graduation is tickets only. Oh, okay. Let's see. Michael says, hello, Miriam and Chris. Where do I find the sliding scales that allows me to pick a combination of fats, butter, and heavy cream?
Oh, yeah.
So the calculator that used to be on our website that had the slider, it's not there anymore. What you would need to do is use half the amount for cream, half the amount for butter, that sort of thing. We don't have the slider on it anymore because it was too confusing to people and they didn't know how to use it, so we simplified it.
But we still have the calculator that does have how much you need.
Yes.
So just take how much you need in heavy cream and then figure out how much you need in butter and then
use half of each.
Half of it. But do you want to show where that is? Or can we just tell them where it is? Is it on?
Well, it's on old.ketochow.xyz.
No, I mean where you go on the website to find it now, the new one.
Oh, it's on the how to prepare.
Okay, it's
There's
on the
a
how
link
to
to that.
prepare section.
Sorry, I didn't know what you were talking about.
He just asked where it was, and that one is not there, but the new one is on how to prepare.
Shoshana says, when my kids were young, I'd ask for my birthday present every year to be left alone to sleep as long as I wanted.
Nice.
David says, morning from Half Moon Bay in California. Sky says, retired? I wish. I choose to ditch the sticks and bricks and live my dream. My kid travels with me, and I home road school him. There you go. Cool. Best thing I ever did.
That's cool.
I just figured you were super tired, so you were retired.
I watch YouTube channels of people that have like little houses, and they're
I can't do the little house thing, but
they make their trailers like they make them themselves. It's so cool.
Visual Keto says, your wise Miriam, kids need the best you, and not the tired you. I'm sure you were tired enough when they were babies. No kidding.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Cindy says, last night dinner was pistachio ice cream with Lily's chocolate mint chips added in.
Nice. That's so awesome.
Jerry says, I don't know if I can drop coffee. I've been putting in my caramel macchiato in Keto Chow every day. I started drinking it warm, but discovered letting it sit overnight and drinking it cold is way better.
Nice.
Let's see. John's here. Let's see. People talking back and forth. Kathy says, happy Wacky Wednesday. All right, well, we need to get off.
Yeah.
So thanks, everybody, for joining us. If you didn't see last night's live stream, we were on a lot longer. But
Yeah, it was pretty fun.
yeah. Okay, well, you all have a fantastic day.
Bye.
I'm going to go sign my taxes.
Boring.